So today I'm going to be decluttering my bronzers and my highlighters. I brought a lot of makeup with me from New York to LA when I moved about 6 months ago, which is crazy. I can't believe it's already been 6 months. So I've been wanting to do a beauty room tour for you guys, but my room is just not ready, and I've just been like adding things in here that are new or things that I, might use and I end up not really using. So I'm gonna go through my bronzers, my blushes, and my highlighters today, and we're gonna clean this baby up. And by the time we're done, I'm gonna be happy with my drawers, and we're gonna be one step closer to filming a beauty room tour for you guys. So I have my handy dandy bag right here. I'm just gonna put all this stuff in there that I don't want. So let's tackle this. Oh, I think my TV is on. Let me just turn it off. I have these Too Faced Sweetheart blushes. I have them in all the shades. And this one in particular, I think I've used like once. I've honestly haven't really played with it, so I'm going to get rid of this. I do like this formula of this blush. It just has too much shimmer for my personal preference. This is the one that I like the most, that I've used about a good, I want to say a good like 10-15 times, to be honest. But do I see myself using it more often? I don't, because like I said, it has too much shimmer for my personal preference. I like my blushes to have just a tiny bit of shimmer, like NARS Orgasm. I love that blush forever, and that's one of my favorite formulas as well. Even though it's more on the dry side, I still really like it. This one is in Peach Beach. This is more of like a bronzer, honestly. I feel like it's a little bit too dark for my cheeks, so I'm also going to add this to the bag. I also have this bronzer right here. This is a Sweetheart Baked Luminous Glow Bronzer. This is a beautiful bronzer, but I feel like on my skin it looks a little bit too muddy. But if you have light to light fair skin tone, I feel like you would really like this, because it has the right amount of shimmer in it, and if you combine both colors together, you get a really nice bronzy cool tone. I'm actually going to get rid of that as well, because on my skin tone I don't feel like it suits me. My Hoola by Benefit, this I'm keeping because I love this so much. This is the Hoola Light, but this will be great for lighter to fair skin tones. I don't think I can pull this off, to be honest, because I'm a little bit too dark for it, so I'm also going to get rid of that. This is the Benefit Dandelion Twinkle Highlighter. I have been playing around with this. I think I used it once or twice. It is just way too shimmery for my personal preference. It is a beautiful highlight, but for me, I honestly don't like something that has that much shimmer inside of it. So I'm also getting rid of that. And when I say getting rid, I just don't want you guys to think that I'm throwing it out. I'm actually donating all this makeup, so all this is going to good hands. I have another Hoola by Benefit. This is the mini version. I definitely want to keep this, especially when I travel. That's going with me. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Matte Bronzer. This is such a beautiful contour powder. I am obsessed with this one. I have this one already on my filming table, and that's my go-to bronzer. This one is more of a cool tone version, so it'll be good to contour. The one I have is a little bit more warmer, so I use it to bronze up my skin. I do love this formula, so I will be definitely keeping this. I'm just gonna put it back here. This is a Parasol Set and Protect Loose Setting Powder. I've never touched this, so I'm just going to leave it in the packaging and put it in the bag. Someone will be able to use that. This is the NYX Color Correcting Powder in the shade Banana. I have used this in the past, and I just saved it just to see maybe if I needed it or if I needed a yellow powder, but honestly I haven't touched it, and I don't feel like I will, because I have my favorite setting powder, which is my Laura Mercier. So I'm just gonna keep this in the packaging as well. That way whoever takes it can use it brand new. I have another one by NYX, and this is also in Banana. This one's actually open. Let me just open it to show it to you guys. It is a nice powder. I actually really like it, but I have something that I love much better, so I'm not going to use it. So I'm just going to pass it on, and this one's completely full too. I have this loose setting powder by Makeup Forever. I actually just got a new one by them in the mail not so long ago, and I haven't tried it out, so I should add this one to products I need to try out. This is the Makeup Forever loose setting powder, and I like the fact that it comes out through here because my Laura Mercier is so messy. Like, I love that powder, but it just gets really messy. So this one I will be keeping and trying out for sure. Just gonna put my setting powders on this side. I have some Jouer, what is this, bronzer. I think this is more of like a blush. Yeah, I think this is more of like a blush, like a peachy blush. This is a really nice blush, but I honestly don't use it as much as I should. So I'm also going to be adding this one to the bag. I have some more Jouer blushes. Oh, these I really like. I just haven't played around with them in a while. I feel like when I get new makeup, I kind of just put some of like my favorite stuff away and don't touch it again because I'm using like so many new things. But these two were mentioned in my favorites video last year, and I absolutely love the formula. It's more on the dry side, but it's still so pigmented and it looks so good on the skin. So I'm definitely going to be keeping this and adding this to the middle where the blushes are. This is IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. I've tried this before and I honestly didn't like it. This is a new one. I figured I would give it a second shot, and I haven't played around with it, so I'm also getting rid of that. I have some Too Faced bronzers. Let's open this one. This one is the Pink Leopard. Ooh, this is very pretty. This is more of like a highlighter mixed with a bronzer. I honestly haven't even touched it, so I'm getting rid of this one. I have Sun Bunny. Let's see what Sun Bunny looks like. Ooh, this is pretty. Just swatch this shade right here. Ooh, that's nice. It's just a little bit too orange for my skin tone, but that's actually really pretty. I'm also going to add this to my bag. I feel like somebody with maybe like a lighter or like a different undertone would like that bronzer. This is the Rimmel Sun Shimmer Bronzing Powder, but this will be perfect for like a lighter skin person. I don't think it will work for my skin tone because it's just a little bit too orange as well. So I'm also going to be including this to give away. This one is the Chocolate Soleil, which medium to deep. Let's see. Is it the same one? I feel like it's the same one that I showed you guys earlier. Oh yeah, it is the same one. I'm definitely going to be keeping this because I always need a backup of my Chocolate Soleils. They're amazing. Oh, what is this? This is the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. I will be keeping this because I do like it. It's a really good affordable powder by e.l.f. Cosmetics. Let's see, what's this? This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is very pretty. I honestly don't use this formula. I prefer the powder instead just because I feel like it looks better on my skin. But this is such a beautiful highlighter. This is in, what is this, Opal? Yeah, this is Opal, but in like the cream version. And this will be perfect for somebody who's much older and doesn't really like to apply powder highlighters. Just something more subtle, or even if you are younger and you're like in middle school and you don't really want to like go all out with the super highlighters. This over a little bit of BB cream on your face will be perfect. So I'm going to add this to my bag to give away. This is the Stunner highlighter by Tarte. Oh my god, the first time I swatched it, I fell in love with it because not only is this super pigmented, but this color is stunning. Oh my god, I have so much stuff on my hand. But look at that. That is so pretty. That's like really pretty. I'm like obsessed with this, but I don't use it as much as I should or I want to. It is a beautiful highlighter, but I'm also going to be giving it away. I have a Too Faced Lush Flush Blush. This I do really like, so I'm going to be keeping. I like this formula. Like I said, it's more on the dry side. I have some products by NYX, and these are all new. I haven't even opened them. This is Taupe. This will be great if you have a fair skin tone and you need something to contour. This one by NYX Cosmetics is so good. Definitely give it a try. I'm adding that to my bag of giveaway. I have some blushes as well that I don't really use. More blushes by NYX. The reason I keep these blushes is because if I end up doing like a drugstore video and I want to include some of my favorite drugstore products, the NYX blushes, these are actually really good. But I have some other favorites right now by the drugstore that I'm really loving. I have some more blushes that I'm going to include in this bag. I have another blush by Too Faced. I really like this formula. This one I haven't touched at all, but look at that color. That's just absolutely stunning. I'm actually going to be keeping this because I do want to try out this color. And like I said, I love this formula. I have some more bronzers by Too Faced. Let's open this one to see what it is. I don't think I've seen this one before. Ooh, this is so pretty. This will probably give you like the most beautiful sun-kissed glow. If you have like darker skin tone. So I'm going to include this in the bag to give away. I don't use it and I don't see myself using it. This one is empty, of course. This one is Snow Bunny. This packaging is really cute. Ooh, this is so pretty. This is also like another highlighter and bronzer mixed in together. I don't see myself using this, to be honest, so I'm also going to include it in the bag to give away. This is a blush by Urban Decay. Let's open it in the shade Bang. Ooh, that is a bright orange. Do you see that? That's like neon almost. That is just way too bright for me. I actually don't even want to swatch it. That way whoever gets it can, you know, make of it and own it and just be happy with it. I don't want to mess it up. I have another Urban Decay Afterglow highlighter. This one is really pretty. It's like that peachy summery highlight. I honestly don't use this at all, so I'm actually going to include this in the bag. I have a blush by Neutrogena. This is really good if you have like a lot of acne on your skin and you want to use some healthy powders. Highly recommend this one. I don't use it, to be honest, so I'm also going to include that in the giveaway. I also have some blushes by Wet n Wild. New shades out right now, so if you haven't tried these out, definitely give them a try because they're so good. I don't use this as well, so I'm also going to include that. Just because I don't use it doesn't mean that I don't like it. It's just I have other things that I use. I really like this color. It kind of reminds me of like NARS Orgasm, so I'm also going to keep this one. See, I have some more in the back. This one is really pretty. This is Mellow Wine. Mellow Wine was probably one of the first blushes that I purchased from the drugstore. And it was like in their old packaging, if you remember it, but it's so beautiful. I love this, especially when I have a tan. I feel like it looks so good. If you have medium to dark skin tones or like deep skin tone, you will really like this. I love this blush. I'm gonna keep that one too. Okay, what's back here? I have this Becca Mineral Blush. I try out so many new products, so I just forget about the products that I really liked. But this formula is so creamy and so pigmented. I love it. This is a really beautiful blush. I actually want to keep this. I mean, do I see myself using it? Probably. I mean, looking at it now, it kind of looks too dark for my skin tone. But I don't know, I'm kind of torn. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of it because I'll just leave it there and not use it, and that kind of sucks because it'll be better if someone else can actually take it and use it instead of just like sitting there. What is this? Oh, by the way, this was an empty box. I like to keep my MAC limited edition boxes just because, I don't know, I really like to. This one is empty as well. This is a Sigma blush in the shade In the Saddle. This is more of like a bronzer. I tried this a few times and I did really like it, and then I kind of like just fell out of love with it and never used it again. I honestly don't see myself using this, so I'm just going to include it in the giveaway. But it is very pigmented, and look at that. That color is very pretty to contour with. Yeah, that's actually really nice. You know what? I might keep this. And I'm actually gonna leave it out because I wanna use that for my makeup. I have a new Sigma blush. Do I see myself using this? Probably not. Someone else can probably use it, so I'm gonna include that as well. I have this Laura Geller Duo highlighter, which I do really like. I'm not crazy about baked highlighters, so I'm also going to include this one in the giveaway. And then finally back here I have a bronzer by NYX. Also getting rid of that. Oh, and then I also have another taupe. This is actually their older packaging, which I did really like. I don't know, I just thought it was really fun. But like I said, if you have fair skin, you will like this. So I'm also getting rid of that. Wow, that felt really good. I got rid of so many things that I honestly have not touched. I'm excited to just keep things that I can actually touch and keep and use. I'm excited to just clean out the rest of my drawers. So I feel like it's good to get rid of things sometimes, just because you make space for new products, and not only that, but you can actually pay attention to the products that you want to try out and just keep your stuff organized. And I feel like having so many products just kind of makes things get lost, so you don't really like realize you have this until like you actually like dig through it. So yeah, that was my bronzers and some of my highlighters and some of my blushes. I also have my blushes down here, which I will go through next, but this video is already 20 minutes long. So if you guys want me to declutter my blushes and my highlighters next, give this video a thumbs up just so I can know people enjoyed it. And that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye. These are all the bronzers that I got rid of.